Here we have a 2014 Volkswagen Up. It's fitted with the 1 litre 3-cylinder petrol engine and it's got roughly 48,000 miles on the clock. As part of the service today, we're going to be doing an engine oil and filter change. And as with all oil and filter changes I do, I like to loosen the cap or take it off and just pull the dipstick if I can. It just allows air back into the engine as the oil's draining, and hopefully it'll come out a bit smoother. For this oil and filter change, all you're going to need is a 19mm, either a spanner or a socket, whatever you've got to hand. And I use a pair of grips to remove the spin-on oil filter. Useful to have some blue roll or rags around, and you might need a funnel. I've got the slide grips here to attempt to remove this oil filter. You can see it's just a metal spin-on one. There's a number of different tools on the market you can buy, but these are generally pretty good. Make sure you have your bucket or drain tray ready to catch any drips, because you will get a bit out of here. That's it. One thing to bear in mind when you remove these, as you can see with this one actually, the O-ring seal sometimes can get stuck and left behind on the engine. You can see that's just hanging off. They do only just push in there. But yeah, make sure that's come off with the oil filter. I'll let that drip for a while and oh, there we go, that's easing off now. Grab the new filter. Now the sump plug or sump bung on this vehicle is a 19mm. I prefer to use a single hex where possible. It just gives you a bit better purchase on the head of the plug and reduces the chances of slipping. Again, make sure you got your drain tray ready. This is fairly warm, so it might come out pretty quick. It's quite a long sump plug. That went too quick. All right, we'll just let that do its thing for a while. So here we have the new filter. It's not a genuine Volkswagen one. It's a good brand though. As long as you go to your supplier or outlet with your reg number, they should be able to give you a choice of filters, different brands. You should be able to pick one up for under £10. Now before we fit this, it's a good idea just to put a little drop of oil on the seal, just to hopefully prevent it from sticking in the future. And you only have to do it up hand tight, so you don't need any tools. I'd normally, after the road test, just make sure it isn't leaking and put my hand back on here and make sure it's still nipped. Okay, next we'll get that sump plug back in. Right, we're going to get this sump plug back in, but one thing to check is the washer or the seal. You can see this one's got a washer on it. They're generally good to reuse several times. Just make sure it hasn't been crushed or split. That's actually part of the sump plug on this Volkswagen. It doesn't come off, but of course you can always pick up a replacement sump plug from your supplier. So that surface all looks, that's all fine. Just a bit of oil residue there. As with all mechanical fittings, you will find a tightening torque, which you could look up. You just got to be sensible and just nip it up. Don't go too mad. It is only going into aluminium. That's it. We'll drop it down next and get some oil in there. Before you start pouring the oil in the top of the engine, make sure your dipstick is still loose or removed. Just allows air back out of the engine while the oil's going in, and hopefully it won't glug back up. I can't push this in very far because it's got a bit of a baffle there, so I'm going to have to take it easy. When I went to the supplier to collect the parts, they recommended 3.4 litres for this engine. I'm not going to go ahead and put 3.4 in. I'm going to stop at about 3.2, only because it's easier to just top it up in little dribs and drabs rather than putting a 3.4 in and finding actually that's too much. Then you've got to take it back up in the air and try and drain off a little bit. Having too much oil in an engine can cause damage, just like not having enough. A little bit of a different type of damage. So I just want to try and get it as close to the maximum mark as possible without going over. And without making a mess everywhere. As with everything, there's lots of different brands of engine oil on the market, but as long as you've got your reg number, your supplier should be able to recommend the right type of oil and different brand names. You should be able to pick up 5 litres of a reasonable quality of oil for around about the £50 mark. Right, so I'm just going to start the engine up now, let it tick over for a moment. Don't need to rev it. In fact, it's not a good idea to rev an engine that's just been started, especially when it's been drained of oil, because it can take a little while for it to pick up and circulate. Sounds normal, and the oil pressure light went straight out, so that's all good. Okay, that should do. We'll just let that stand for 3 or 4 minutes and let it settle. You just need to run it up to allow the oil to circulate and fill the oil filter. Yeah, now we just need to let it all settle back down before we can check it on the dipstick. Right, so the bottom of this dipstick, you can see this textured area here and that bit there. Just before it bends back up, that's the minimum, and maximum just at the opposite end. So make sure your car's on a flat level surface. It's been standing now for 4 or 5 minutes. So this has got 3.2 litres in it, and you can see quite clearly on this dipstick that it just needs a smidgen more. So I'll go ahead and top that up. So I'd say in this case, yeah, the 3.4, that's about right. Right, again, we'll let that stand for a little while. Don't need to start it up again because the oil's already circulated and filled the filter. We'll just let that stand and we'll come back and check it again in a few moments. Okay, so it's stood for a while again. And as you can see, we're just touching that part where it bends to come up. So I'm happy with that. All that's left to do now is give it a little road test, as I do after most of my jobs that I've done. Make sure there are no leaks, and as I said earlier, I like to just put my hand on the filter and make sure it's nipped up.